Hello Milford, and welcome back to the second season of MPS Talks. My name is Matthew Joseph, and I am the Director for Digital Learning and Innovation in this great Milford Public Schools. One of the questions I get asked all the time is about my role. What does it mean to be an innovative leader? People think of innovative leadership, that must mean to obviously think outside of the box. Well, hold on. Before you start nodding your head in agreement, because you hear that term all the time, think outside of the box, but to think outside of the box means you're in a box to begin with. To have to be honest with you, this metaphor gets old after a while because it is saying any good idea or different idea must be thinking outside of the box. Come on, real innovators don't start with a box, or better yet, they create the box to begin with. Real innovative leaders create an environment where new ideas can be tested and evaluated. It's about fostering an environment that ideas can be developed, and better yet, they can flourish. Now, think about an artist's studio. You don't ask the artist to paint outside the box when they have a new way of expressing an idea on their canvas. Real innovation in learning happens organically. It's about the environment that allows for ideas to grow. Innovative leaders tend to be visionaries and motivate through leading by example and, more importantly, fostering collaboration. Innovative leaders often have a strong vision that allows them to seize an opportunities, like recognizing a seedling idea because their vision can actually see the flower when it blooms. Actually, they can see the garden where the flower can grow. The most effective innovation and innovative leaders can vividly describe their vision for the future and then can paint or describe a clear picture of the destination so others can follow and facilitate a team to build the steps on how to get there. This MPS talk will focus on steps to becoming an innovative leader. No box, but a path to creation and creativity. Many schools talk about their leaders as innovative and empower them to create more innovative teams. But how exactly should they do that? Ask a highly innovative leader what makes them effective. Well, hopefully they share some of the ideas and strategies that I'm going to talk about today. Innovators ask hard questions and expect the school community to wrestle with these questions alongside of them. It's about the dialogue. And they really listen to what other educators have to say. Innovative leaders create a culture of risk-taking, of change, of critical and creative thinking. That's important. Innovative leaders not only think differently, but they have to act differently. As I stated earlier, innovative leaders must display that strategic vision. An effective innovative leader should be able to vividly describe the vision, and then the district and team can move forward. In doing so, having a strong focus on the educators and listening, the innovative leader must listen, as I said, before they can lead. Innovative leaders then build the capacity for teachers or other team members and students to learn through laying the foundation of that culture that I was talking about. Creating a culture of trust and risk-taking is essential in real innovation. Innovation often requires some level of risk because not all innovative ideas are successful or make it out of the planning stage. But if the culture I spoke about is warm, collaborative, accessible to all, colleagues know that the leader will have their backs and not throw them under the bus if they try something and it doesn't go as planned. Innovative leaders believe that the best and most innovative ideas come from risk-taking and, more importantly, come from collaboration. They strive to create that culture that develops good ideas from any level of the organization. This means we create a safe, both physical and emotional spaces for teachers to explore and develop those innovative learning opportunities for themselves and for their students. This is a culture shift towards a more collaborative and less competitive environment. Innovative leaders show creativity and seek knowledge. Ultimately, an innovative leader should try to create new ideas, but it's actually more important that they create a culture of innovation for others to create and build on their ideas as well. Innovative leaders do not force their own ideas onto the team. Instead, they present the idea with enthusiasm and conviction, and the team gives that feedback to develop on that idea, or if it's not a great idea, move on from that idea. The least innovative organizations often seem to surround themselves with like-minded people. Innovation comes from conflict and disagreement, not in an adversarial way, but in a way that promotes different types of thinking. The idea is not to go with the idea of one person over another, but to actually create a better idea that is often in the middle of multiple ideas shared. Ultimately, an innovative leader should try to create new ideas, but it's more importantly that they create the culture of innovation. We often talk about empowering other people and then get out of their way. But what is often missed in that process is removing some of those barriers that they will encounter along the way. This only happens in a safe and supportive culture of risk-taking. Innovative leaders stress swift and speedy next steps. Once that idea is built, we move on to the next steps. These leaders believe rapid prototypes are preferred to lengthy meetings, large committees, and wondering if something will work. It's more efficient to try something and then improve on that idea than to sit around and debate if something will or will not work. However, to operate in this lens, an innovative leader must be open to accepting candid communication and feedback. Leaders should be described as providing honest and at oftentimes blunt feedback. At the same time, be open as well to that level of feedback from their team. And finally, I believe one must inspire and motivate through action. For true innovation to exist, people have to feel inspired. We have to come full circle. As I started, we talked about vision, and we end with inspiration. This sense of purpose and meaning in our work moves us into an innovative culture. So, thank you for tuning in. Season 2 has kicked off, and hopefully you are seeing these innovative strategies here in Milford Schools as we move forward in this digital educational space. So please make sure to keep tuning in to our Milford podcast and follow me at Milford_tech. Have a great day and a great summer, Milford community.